everybody, it's your girl, Sophie here on Sophia's Football Talk to do another match preview. This time, a big clash in the Serie A as Inter takes on Juventus. Inter is still top. We need to make sure that the gap next to Inter becomes even bigger. And I'm joined here by a fellow Inter fan who you've seen many times before, Arnie G. How are you, friend? You good?
Yeah, Soph, just as good as yourself, I guess. AFCON night as well, so lots to look forward to.
Yes.
And the big one,
Yes.
as they say, Derby d'Italia, well, our own version now. So, yeah, pretty much intrigued with what's going to happen. So many shocks everywhere. So, can my heart take it? Maybe, maybe not, but hopefully I'll be here for the match reaction as
Yeah.
well. So, yeah, how about yourself? All good?
Yeah,
Apart
all
from,
good. Looking forward to,
last
like you
night's
said,
match, of
AFCON,
course.
great stuff happening this weekend. So I'm definitely very gassed. So yes, before we fully dive in to talk about the game, make sure everybody that you of course like this video. The more likes we get, the more we're able to put the video out there for more people to see. Also subscribe. Still on the road. It's taking a long time, but we can do it. On the road to 3K subscribers. Help us sister out.
Birthday
Also feel
present
free
for
to
Soph.
join.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, by the way, in
Birthday.
advance.
Oh
Your one
yeah.
for
Thank you,
you.
thank you. I was like, what is that? Yeah, yes, next Saturday.
Get the
Thank you,
gift
thank
soon.
you, thank you. Very, very soon. Yes, yes, yes. Feel free to also join the SFT membership, another way to help the channel grow, the community to grow. Link is in the description box and also pinned in the chat. But let's get into what we're all here for. So, Arnie, Inter. Obviously, 1 point ahead of Juventus, even though Inter still
Have a
got
game in hand.
a game in
Yeah, okay.
hand.
That's why.
I actually
Think I
double
thought
checked before I went live.
mm-hmm.
Won the last game 1-0 against Fiorentina, while
Yeah.
Juve, which you told me, because I ain't gonna lie, I was checking other stuff. So you were like, you DM me, you're like, yeah, Juve dropped points to Empoli.
I
Tell
was
me
on that.
about that, brother. How do you
You know,
feel?
I know an Empoli fan as well, a supporter. He actually likes Empoli. Some guy went to school with in back in Uganda.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, you actually done us a favor. I mean, I hope they stay up, but I don't see them doing it this season. But hopefully, after the favor they done for us, great. And I hope it's a favor that counts. But we'll get into that, right? So
Yeah.
I remember being in your DM straight, like, oh, Juve finally dropped points after all those wins. I just hope we don't mess up. But as you know, Soph, don't mean to be a downer, but I'm still not confident. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Maybe I'll use some of your energy and your vibes to get this going, especially now that we're coming to the running of the season overall. It'll definitely be close, I think. But how far can we run them? That's the question, right?
Yeah.
Before the European games start as well. So yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean, this head to head game between these two, 37 matches, Inter
Mm.
has won 8, while Juventus has won 17. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. And
And
it's been 12 draws, by the way. So obviously, historically, it's been a mashup where Juve often be
yeah,
coming, on top. But right now, we're the dogs. Right now, the tables has turned. So if there's an opportunity where we can actually capitalize off of that, it
yeah,
should be now.
I
Don't you
think
think?
it has to be. Um, to even talk about a title race, as you know, my thoughts. I don't know if I've said this on screen before, but
We are in a title race, brother.
I, I
Come on.
still don't see one on. But if we win this game, I will accept it. Totally. That's where I stand at the minute. It's only because of the games that I mentioned on the previous stream, like the Bologna one, and then Genoa happened, and you know the score. Plus, you know my thoughts. I'm trying to also be a bit conservative. Maybe I shouldn't be,
Mm,
but you know that saying, it's the hope that kills you. So for me, I get this with my Prem team as well. You know, main one. So yeah, it's just the way I see it at the minute. It could change. I hope it changes. I want to be here saying, yeah, you know what, Scudetto is coming. Ever since we saved the league, so great stuff. I hope. Fingers crossed again. But yeah, because it will be the first Scudetto since Serie A was saved from Juve doing 10 in a row, and
yep.
Inzaghi's first as well. Can he ball all the way? total baller, I think, but can he go the extra mile? Remains to be seen. So that's my stance in it. I know
Okay.
you're very confident though. I do know.
I mean, hey, you never know. You never know. I mean, right now, in terms of like the team news, it
Yeah.
didn't really have any like super big injuries in their squad, except for, of course, Juan Cuadrado, which will be unavailable for selection. But it is what it is. Other than that, though, Juventus, though, they do have some headaches for this clash, such as Diallo and I cannot pronounce this guy. De Sciglio.
Or Skigilio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Skigilio, something like that.
Yeah. They are
Improve
both
my
injured.
going on.
Yep. Pogba, obviously, and Fagioli and Milik, they're suspended. So they obviously, yeah. We are definitely more prepared for this matchup compared to them. Big up, by the way, to Gary, one of our members. Hope you're doing well. Big up, big up. But yeah, so I mean, you're probably watching the Fiorentina game.
Yeah, I saw that game.
What did you feel? How did you talk me through your thoughts about that game?
We got away with one for sure. It's a game I thought we would be dropping points because I did predict a 1-0, I think. I mean, Sommer saved a penalty, but to be fair, it was such a poor penalty from their player.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a horrible penalty.
That was in
my lord.
I could have saved that. And again, that's saying something. I mean, I did win goalkeeper of the tournament like 6 years ago in my workplace. I don't know how I did that. So
come on.
But even I could have saved that pen.
Hey, yes, you could.
Most of us could have, let's be honest.
I mean, I'm not even a good goalkeeper, but I would save that.
I'm sure.
Thing
is, he went the right way, so that's good. Because he could have gone the wrong way. Thing is, he hits the target. I always say, when you take a pen, like at least hit the target. That's my main thing. But it's such a weak penalty at the same time. No power in there.
So weak, no power. But I'm glad. That there was no power in there.
I wouldn't take his credit away for that. However, it's a game we got away with, I think. Biraghi wasn't playing. Let's remember that as well. This is without Biraghi. And I think one of the other players, I don't remember the name, was probably missing as well. Unless he came off the bench. I can't really recall now. But they had a few chances as well that they scuffed. Yeah. We didn't have the best of games, but Gid, as the other guy says, Coutinho's host last time we came, get it done. And that's what we did. So, okay, it gave me a bit of confidence temporarily for now, going into this game a little bit. So I just think we were lucky on that game without, not taking too much credit away. Yeah. So it's a win that we shouldn't have got based on the way we played. We scored, which was great. I did think we'd score. We prevented them scoring clean sheet. Again, I don't want to bring everything down to that penalty again. So yeah, good points in Florence. Kind of makes up a bit. I think I mentioned this to you when we spoke prior to this preview, that it does make up for that drop points game against Genoa. Same like the Napoli game did with Bologna. So let's see. Can we crack on? Remains to be seen. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the game. Meaning it's 2 points that should have been dropped, but we got them. So I see us on par level now. Can we go all the way? That's the question that remains to be seen.
I believe we can, Arnie. I believe we can go all the way. There's something with this team that is looking mad good. I have a good feeling. Believe, Arnie. Believe.
I'm one of those who go by the philosophy of show me and I'll believe you, rather than the other way around. But maybe I'll be adaptable.
How much do you need? Okay. So obviously, let's be honest. If we win against Juve.
Oh yeah, then
you better believe them, brother.
You see my heart. It's I have to protect it as well. That's the other thing.
I hear it. I mean, to be honest, I hear it, especially you being a Liverpool fan as well, seeing like you've done everything that you could do, and you still had at least 2 seasons where you were 1 point behind City, and you did everything you can. I hear it.
Quick that you mentioned that quick one without deviating, it's slightly off topic, but we have Wolves on the last day of the season. We've had them twice before, and on both those seasons we lost the league by 1 point. And this is the third time it's happening now, and at home as well. All the games are at home, and we won those.
Yo,
So I hope, it's the end of a streak, but let's see. Clip this
you
anyway.
never know.
Yeah, the end of the season. I mean, I don't think Percy will get it done, but hey, remains to be seen. Can it be third time lucky? I don't know. I want third time lucky anyway for all Inter, Oslo, and Sporting. So that'll be great. Both ways, isn't it? Well, 3 ways, should I say?
You
The
never
triangle.
know.
Mm.
I mean,
But yeah, what were your thoughts based on my
I
breakdown?
loved what you were saying. Oh, it was definitely a game like Future Team was definitely, they have moments, they have opportunities. I ain't gonna lie, I definitely was concerned when, they got the penalty. I was like, no, please. But then
my heart
after,
kind of sank.
yeah, and when they, messed up with that, I was like, okay, yeah, we got this in the bag. We do.
As you can imagine, my initial thoughts, right, were like, I was saying to myself, like, I knew it, I told you so. And then when he takes that really rubbish penalty, I was like, oh, maybe. But then there was something in me that thought, nah, we still might mess it up. And fortunately, we didn't. So, yeah, I hope that fortune carries on because we are home.
Yeah.
I hope we win. But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on the game anyway?
I hope so too. Yeah. In regards to the game, though, obviously this Juventus game, how do you see Inzaghi lining up?
First and foremost, I think it's gonna be a very cautious approach from both teams. So we won't be in for a cracker as such. I think they will come out with a lot of caution of not wanting to lose in comparison to going for the win.
Yeah.
And I think Oslo as well as them. So I can only see this going one way, which is I wouldn't predict yet. But
pick up Lewis.
I'll put it this way: it wouldn't be like a ball fest, but there won't be much action going on either. I see both teams. I'm not saying they'll sit back, but the approach is gonna be very cautious.
Yeah.
When they line up. I think standard lineup. I was happy to see my future fanboy. I say future because I'm not a fanboy yet of a guy in it, Frattesi. I'm happy he started, but honestly,
I think he might start again,
Hopefully. You just never know with Simone, right? He tends to kind of play around too much with rotation. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
But before I do declare myself as an official fanboy, I do want to see more, but I definitely want to be one. But before that, I have to see more from this guy because he's got a lot of promise.
I hear it.
I just need to see it executed, and then I can, wholeheartedly chest up say, yeah, I am a fanboy. Not the minute, but I want to be one. So keep an eye out for that as well. He will get minutes though. I'm sure of that. If he don't start, he will come off the bench, I think.
Yeah.
Don't know about the impact that he's going to make this time. It's really hard to point out if I'm picking on a certain player. Same with Lautaro as well. And the rest of them. I mean, it was interesting because Barella didn't play either on Sunday, I don't think.
No, he did.
Hakan also. They didn't play either, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no. That's because both of them were suspended.
Oh, okay. I thought.
Remember, they had like a lot of yellow cards. That's why.
From the last league game.
Yes.
Maybe that's okay. That's a bit more for relief then. I thought there was a knock or something like a niggle.
No. Yeah, because when you said it, I was like, oh, it just came to me now. Yeah. That they were suspended. So nothing injury related. They should be available. I probably would believe. I mean, I bet we probably will be seeing Hakan starting. Whether he'll use Frattesi over Barella, that's a different story. He might, but Hakan definitely will be starting, I think.
I think Augusto probably get a start again because he was quite impressive.
Maybe.
That right wing.
Yeah.
But again, you could see Dimarco start. Who knows? Like I said, the rotation is a bit unpredictable with Inzaghi. Like he done a lot of that Lazio as well. And he takes time to give youth a chance. There's this player, I've been trying to remember his name for time. I know Immobile kept on starting because he was proven. But there was this upcoming player. I don't think it's Alberto because he played for us as well back at Liverpool. But there was another player. maybe I'll get the name later. But he
Okay.
took a while for him as well to get him playing, and I can see the same trend with our guy Frattesi in it. So yeah, it's one of them ones, I
Could just
guess.
be like
Yeah,
trying to ease him in, but
it could be. Yeah,
yeah.
it could be that.
Sometimes, like with Frattesi, I do kind of also like him as an impact sub. Like he do be showing up often, you know. So I think it's just about managing, rotating the squad when needs be, and with this game, it's definitely like you're saying, both teams probably would be very cautious.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily going to be a goal fest. If you think you're going to be watching it into the Juve for a goal fest, and this, as we're
No,
both
no,
in the
no.
title race, that ain't happening.
Both
I'll be
teams will
shocked
score
if
though.
that happens, but that won't
They'll,
that won't be happening.
we will get goals,
Yeah,
but it won't be one of them where, oh, it's such an entertaining game. Like, I bet you
yeah,
we're not going to be saying this in the review.
true.
Uh, uh, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be quite a cautious one. Not boring, but nothing to write home about. That's how I
Mm,
see it anyway. How about yourself?
yeah. No, yeah, see, like obviously, we've been
Mm.
noticing seeing more of Pavard, and I've been so far pretty impressed with him. I'm not gonna like when he first left, or there were rumors that he was gonna leave Bayern. He was heavily linked with Man United. At that time, I was like, yeah, I don't know, but like
Mm.
for Inter, he's been looking good. Obviously had the injuries and stuff like that, but like now, few games he's been having, I've been liking him. I think
I miss his
Pavard.
long range shots. He hasn't tried any of those like he used to, even for the national team. Those rocket blinders.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
mm, don't get me wrong,
No,
yeah.
I've
I'll
seen a
take one of
little
them
bit, but
on
like
Sunday.
there's step. Let's see a bit more. You know,
I
let's
just
rewind
yeah,
to France World Cup 2018 vibe.
that's it.
Let's bring that Pavard back because he was
On
cooking.
Sunday as well. Speaking of Sundays, remember on the Napoli preview, was it when I mentioned about these Sunday games? Nothing seems to have
Yeah,
changed.
yeah,
from that.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of
I'm
Sunday
really fed
games,
up
like
with those.
late Sunday games with
I'm
Inter.
surprised you ain't saying shit about it either. Because come on, like when are we getting a Saturday game for a change? Especially on these types of games. I know, like, okay, they gave us one Milan derby, one fine, but when was the last time, yeah, we played Juve on a Saturday? Even evening. They just keep giving us these late Sunday games. Like, I don't get the logic.
Super late. Like, yeah, people gotta go early to work and stuff the following day. I mean, not
Well,
me, but most people, It's like,
yeah,
yo,
I think hopefully they're watching us somewhere, the board, and they take notice of it because it
yes,
happens with
Serie A
us as
board,
well.
do better.
It happens here. Like we lot played each other on a Sunday as well. Same with City, but people need to take more notice, I think. But yeah,
Yeah. Some of these,
that's
whoever been planning these fixtures sometimes, also especially in the Premier League, some of the really good
yeah.
fixtures ends up being at the same time. And I'm like,
They even
why?
had the Lisbon derby, right? I think on a Monday as well. So I don't know what's going on in people's heads. Like I'm
Dude,
not
a
throwing any shade or
madness.
anything, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
What you
yeah,
thought
just my two
about
cents on the matter. Mm.
Darmian?
I think he'll probably start. I'd prefer De Vrij as well next to him, probably.
De Vrij has been playing a bit more as well. He's
Right.
been starting a couple of games.
I think he should start every game almost. I really
Hmm,
rate him. I do. Uh,
I
Damian
hear
should
you.
definitely get a pick. Dumfries maybe come on as an impact sub. I think. It's funny you mentioned
Dumfries
about
isn't.
Frattesi as well
What is
because
the
he
deal with
reminds me.
Dumfries? Is it still recovering from an injury? What is it? Because I don't feel like he been. I don't know what it is.
There was a
Dumfries.
game that he played in, no, in the play. Well, I call it the
No,
super play.
no, but he did. Yeah, but
It's
he
like,
did. But it's just like you don't really. I don't know. Like start of the season, he was like a shoehorn in. You saw him
yeah,
starting every game. Now you don't
that's right.
really see him that much, which is a bit of a. It's
Yeah,
unfortunate, but we still we have others, I guess. But
I think he'll make a cameo at some point
hmm,
in the game. Bastoni as well. Guess goes without saying. Acerbi,
yeah,
I'm not sure. That one's a bit tough to call. I was just saying, with Frattesi one, he kind of
yeah,
reminds me a lot of Divock when you said the whole impact sub thing. When he used to come
yeah,
on
yeah,
and make
yeah,
some
yeah,
decent
yeah. Divock Origi,
did
yeah,
that for us as well. So if he could even come clutch in Europe on a nice Tuesday night against Atletico in the sunshine,
Oh, I
I say
cannot
sunshine,
wait for that game.
but yeah, I'll probably consider Torino just to put it out there. If I am, gonna go and check it out. Hopefully it's for the big one, but time will tell.
You never know. Yeah, and with Juve, I mean, Szczesny, Gatti, Bremer, Danilo, Kenny, Locatelli,
Okay,
the usuals. Vlahovic is on fire
Vlahovic
now,
definitely.
scoring a couple of games here and there. He's doing his thing.
And he got quite a bit of supply behind him as well. Milic and co. But then Milic is
Yep.
not playing as good for us, I
Yeah.
guess, because of the suspension, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yep.
There's this Chiesa, let's not forget him.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely another threat.
Yeah,
And
Chiesa
there's a
indeed.
new
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that they got. Again, the name beats me. I don't know why. At the most crucial time, these names tend to disappear.
Hey, you ain't alone.
But he's looking quite impressive for them. I bet you'll come. I'll put it in the comments later when the stream's up. But there is someone there. He plays on the wing, I think. Yeah. He looks quite promising. One
It's
of
not
the
Yildiz?
Nah.
No.
I'll check it
no
out
idea.
and I'll pop it in the comments
Okay.
once the lineup's there. But I've seen him a few times, and he's had a part to play in these last minute winners that they've got in a few games before, which is probably why they are
I feel like I know who you're talking about, but the name also left me, so it happens.
Same thing with that guy at Lazio as well. When remember I was saying about Inzaghi wanting to ease players in and not just throw them straight in like he's doing with Frattesi at the minute. Yeah. So it's probably like a name thing, isn't it? Lots of them to keep track of. Especially with all the leads that, well, we follow. Me especially.
Hey, indeed. Yeah. So before we slowly wrap up, because it's not that long until the game starts, so it's a little bit of a shorter period this time, but I do want to hear your score prediction. What do you reckon? How will this game go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 1-0. I'd say we get a draw. I remember in our last preview on the same fixture when we were playing away, I thought we'd get nothing, but we got a draw. So
yeah, true.
Obviously, I hope we can go all the way this time. Prove me wrong again. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Not the other way, but the only way is up, I guess. But I'll probably see nothing more than a 1-0.
Okay, I hear it.
Like
I was also thinking that. I was thinking maybe 1-1. There's something in me that maybe think 2-1. Inter.
Inter fans club will be quite some banging crowd then if that happens.
Hey,
not that I'm going
to say, you know what? We're gonna go for it. I'm saying 2-1 Inter. F it. We're gonna hope and believe and manifest it. It'll be a good game though. I think it'll be an intense game. Like, ooh, But hey, any last words before we wrap up?
If we do it, you'll see a much more confident version of me. Will I believe? I won't promise it just yet, but good chance that I may. So,
if we win against Juve, you have to start believing.
Yeah. Okay. I'll hold you to it. Yeah, I'll hold you to it. Cool.
Yeah, guys, we'll be wrapping it up. Yes, Forza Inter indeed. A little bit of a shorter preview, but we will be watching AFCON. I'll be back later tonight to, of course, do a reaction for the 2 AFCON games in the quarterfinal. Like in about 4 minutes, it's going to be Nigeria versus Angola, and then later it will be DR Congo versus Guinea, I believe it is. So yes, I might be having Ola from the football family. He's Nigerian. He might be joining later to give his thoughts on the motherland Nigeria for him. Big up to Tyler says, I don't watch the Italian league much. Good luck. 1-0 Juve, says Tyler.
Could happen.
Thank you.
I doubt it.
But you never know. Big up to Tyler. Big up. I hear it. We are home, so, we will try to bank on that. But yeah, we got to wrap it up, guys. I'll be back later in many, many hours. So make sure you are subscribed and you have on the notification bell button so that you don't miss out on when we are live. All right. YouTube is doing me dirty with the algorithm. So help your sister out.
No, I
I
noticed
like it.
that as well. I was quite surprised. I thought it'd be
It's
well up
so
there.
annoying.
It's
It
definitely, I
used to be
think,
so much
yeah.
better during the summer, last year's summer.
Mm,
The
I mean,
fall
I
and
was
now it's been sometimes it's like okay, but there's they I don't know. But we're not giving up. We're gonna continue. So help a sister out and
just to
subscribe.
let them know, it enables the content to go to
It
many
does.
different
That's why we
sites as well.
thank you.
So
Yes, by
exactly,
liking, it
that's
does
it.
literally help pushing the video for new people to discover and be like, you know what, I kind of like this vibe. Let me subscribe. You know what I'm
Doesn't
saying?
cost a
But
penny
yeah,
either.
yes, all of it counts. But guys, see you guys later. Have a great evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And we are out. Forza inte